checked it?
Yeah, I'm gonna check now. Yeah, it's live. It's live.
All right. First and foremost, gonna start off by saying, "All praises be to Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bashem,
Bashem,
Yahushai,
Bashem,
Bashem, Kakodash." All right. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone. Salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth, man.
Shalom, brothers. Shalom, Makian.
Yeah. And what we're gonna do, man, is we're just gonna go into various topics of the end times, man, because that's where we're at with things. Various topics of the end times, you know. There's so much going on. There's so much things happening, but there's so much things that are gonna happen in pursuant to prophecy. We're looking at the destruction of Babylon the Great. We're looking at the mark of the beast, the RFID chip.
Yep.
We're looking at the all out chaos, the order of chaos that's going to take place. And you can see these things in society.
It's all playing out.
It's playing out,
it's
man.
All playing out, man. I got something.
Yeah, read that, man.
All right, this is Ecclesiasticus 39 from the top. It says, "But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies."
Yeah, so the wisdom of the ancients. We're going back into the ancient mindset. Not the modern mindset, not the, what they call in the modern world. We're in this modern world. We survive and we live out here, but our mindset is in the spirit. It's of the Most High. It's ancient. Like going back to the ancient law. Now, even some of these pagan philosophies and shit go back to the ancient world too. But you got something called the New Age religion, New Age philosophy, which really technically does go back to the old pagan philosophies and shit. But we're going back to the prime, the first, the descriptive laws of the Most High, the understanding and the knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, of the creator of everything. Go ahead, bro.
It says, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient.
And even like it says, the meditation. That's what we meditate on day and night. The scriptures say that you meditate. Anything you're doing, if you're in the world, you might be on the job. You might, anything you're doing, you might be around family members. You might be talking to someone in the world because you have to do that. You're talking to people, and the scriptures come in your head. They might say something off, and the first thing that happens is in your head, you think you can't even control it. You just be looking at the dude in your head, man. Like you're thinking, nah, that's off, or you know what I'm saying? What you just said there is completely bugged out.
I've got a quick one. Shall I read it?
Yeah.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Well, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So are we supposed to be loving this society, this system, this way of life? Hell no. That's worshiping the image of the beast. We don't do that. We don't worship the image of the beast, man. We're going back to what the Lord said in Yahweh Shai said in these scriptures. We're worshiping the ways of the world, bro. The ways of the world are going to get you chipped with that mark of the beast, RFID chip, and it's going to get you destroyed, bro. And that's facts, man. Okay.
Yeah. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Yeah, so pretty much this system, this world's got a way that it functions, you know, and all of that is going to lead you to being destroyed. You know, you got information coming out that the cities, like go back to mother cities, so they're built for females, all that shopping, clothes shopping, there's clothes shops everywhere,
Yeah.
female clothes, like come on man, that's consumerism. And they do it like that, so the men's clothes are more expensive and the female clothes is cheaper. And that's controlling men. When you control females, you're controlling these men. Out here. That's what they've done. That's how even with the international bankers, when they set up the women's liberation movement, they was able to tax two people, yeah, in a house. So before
So it was about
right, so there was two incomes coming in, but they were able to tax two people.
Yeah, because remember, we've just done that point. The women's lib movement. Before that, in America, you had a point, and not just America, but all over the world, you had a time when men in the Western world, men could work and basically provide for their families. They could provide for the women and the children. The women didn't have to go out to work. So that's what that was really all about. It was another money-making scheme from the international bankers. So now you got these women with these high so-called good jobs. They're getting paid well. It was all about taxing them also, man. It was, and also to cause the divisions within households and things of that nature also. So the cunningly devised plan basically.
That's right. Go ahead.
So some more, right? So it says, and the pride of life is not of the father, but it's of the world.
The pride of life is not of the father, but is of the world, bro. There's a way that you live that pleases your heart, Basham Yahushai. Then there's a way that you live that pleases the Satan. Straight out. So, and then you've actually got philosophies worded this way, built around these ways of life. So you got Epicureanism and you got Stoics. So that whole lifestyle based off just pleasures without discipline, that's of Satan, that is, and that's what was going on. We're not about pleasures without this. First of all, we go by commandments, the law, statutes, and commandments. Then all our fun and our pleasures or whatever we have comes after that. Because as long as it's within the boundaries of the law and the scriptures, you motherfuckers don't even care about no law. Your thing is that you only live once and you do what you want. So you're living of pure dopamine and pleasure, which is going to be doing anything. Could be being LGBT, could be popping a goat.
All sorts, man.
Yeah.
Lawlessness, man.
Right.
Yeah. It says, and the pride of life is not of the father, but is of the world, right? And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the power, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, abideth forever. So that's the promise of the hopeful elect. We're gonna abide forever if we remain in this work, man. But this world, as we know it, is gonna pass away, and you can see it, man. You can see it. You see the people of this society; they have deteriorated over the years, man, and it's only getting worse. So this is what the scripture says: is this current age and way of thinking, the lust, the pride, the this, the that, the beautiful, the so-called beautiful women, the this, the people all that energy is gonna be done away with, man. All of this spirit of this place is gonna be done, man. The way of what people think is normal now is gonna be done away with, like it says, and the world passeth away. This current age, man. All right, this current system passed away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Father abides forever.
Right, so the Lord, kingdoms fall. This kingdom's gonna fall, bro. All right, it's going circling the drain. That's why all these planes are falling out of the sky. Planes have been disappearing. These things are real, man. Why would that be taking place? Yeah, because it's over.
Yeah.
How can you have planes disappearing out of the sky? you know,
Mm-hmm.
those kind of things represent power in a way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That you can fly planes from one country to another.
Mm-hmm.
He's got that technology. Everyone's, if you want to fly somewhere, you gotta get a passport. You gotta apply to him. You can't just get on the fucking plane.
Yeah.
So you gotta apply. You gotta get his ID. Okay, can I travel? And he's got to stamp it and all that. Though, which they're not doing that now because it's digital. But they got them planes disappearing out the fucking sky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
That's what's
crashing.
happening. That's
Crashing. All
for real. That's happening, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because now as well, all the because the world is ending, you know, these people are not taking a lot of their people are not taking their job seriously. So these plane engineers, you know, they make the plane, but the door opens easily mid-flight, shit like that, man. You see it, the damn propeller fires off the plane. All of that's been going on. Planes been falling out the sky for real, man. You know, them Boeing 747s, I think they're called. You know, be falling out the sky. Yeah, they be, yeah. And even though also the you know the Lord's been doing even I think up in Texas you had all them floods that recently this week, people just getting their houses just getting flooded, like whole you know towns getting flooded and all that, man. Uncontrollable fires. These are signs, man.
That's the Lord, man. Said he'll visit you with the storm and with the tempest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Got a quick one here. This is Matthew 24:36. It says, "But of the day of that day and hour knoweth no man, no not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before thee, before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage."
Y'all that don't believe the Lord's actually coming back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. That's what we teach every week because we believe, and we come out to make a righteous sacrifice every week. But we believe. Y'all don't believe me, but that's going to be your downfall. All these things we're saying are going to happen.
Yep.
The nukes.
Mm-hmm.
The shows up with the movie Terminator. We go into it every week.
Yeah.
Well, fuck it. With Sarah Connor and she's on the fence burning up, man.
Yeah.
That's a future vision of the future, bro. A lot of y'all are going to get caught up in that.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all are going to get straight caught up in that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it says, "For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came." Yes, because Noah was teaching for I think 130 years.
Yeah, something like but yeah.
Yeah, around that time period. And remember, the Lord, you know, gave him instructions to to build the ark, man. So remember, people would have been looking at him like crazy. He was, he had to follow the instructions to build and then to teach, to be prophesying. Look, there's going to be, a flood coming. People thought that, he was, out of his mind, so to speak. But guess what? The flood came, and then they wanted to. Then they knew, oh man, he was right all along. Because remember, they never experienced, like water at that level, like heavy flooding and rain. They never experienced that. They experienced, people only knew the dew from heaven at that time. The dew, that you see it in the morning, mist on the grass and stuff like that. Anyway, so it says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage. And same thing you see today. That's all people. Social media shows you. Yeah, go on, bro.
Yeah, but you're right. But the difference is they're going to be doing that with the fucking chip.
Yeah, they're going to be doing it. That's true.
You
That's
can see
the time
the
where
bars, restaurants and stuff. People talking.
Yeah.
But they're going to be chipped up.
Yeah.
If you want a beer, you want a pint in that fucking restaurant there. You ain't gonna be able to have a fucking pint in that bitch.
Mm-hmm. At least you got the mark.
This is where things are going, man. You want to get fucking groceries. What did you say in Revelation 13? You want to be able to buy or sell. So if he that had the mark of the beast.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So it says, eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah. So basically, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, meaning the Lord Yahweh Shai, he's gonna come when you least expect it, basically, when you're all having your fun and all that. And we've been saying this for years, man. You know, this is the time we're coming into. We're close to him returning, but we're looking out for his returning, man. And part of the looking out for his returning is those prophecies. The chip being one of them, mark of the beast being one of them. And you can see, man, the people in these city, we're in this specific city, the place we're here now, you see they're all ready for the mark, man. Everyone out here is ready for it. Even Elder Ariella said that, Elder Ariella's brother said that years back when he was here, remember? So these people are already, they look like, they both said it. Right. Twin fam.
They both said it.
Yeah. Brothers was teaching, he said, man, years back, he said, man, these people are ready for the chip. This was 2013, I think it was, man, you know. So it just shows you. So yeah, it says, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Yeah. It's that one there, right? So I'll read this quickly as well. So this is Revelation 1:7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him.
Right, behold, he cometh with clouds, and you know what? I'm gonna start with more shows on Yahweh Shai's return, man. Because first of all, he ain't gonna come back looking like some hipster geezer. He's coming out looking like a so-called black man with white woolly beard, rough, you know, angelic force, man. Like y'all got the wrong understanding.
Yeah.
Are you gonna come back? He ain't gonna look like that. We've brought out the iconoclasm on that. Yeah, and y'all still can't accept that. So you know, fuck you guys, man.
For years, man.
Right.
For years, yeah. So it says, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so, Amen. You know?
So they're gonna be jacked up, I mean, especially when it comes in that ship. He's gonna shut down the earth, man. There was a movie we put a clip on, and the chariots were doing all mad things, and the general walked over to the guy, and he was like, "Oh, look at what this is doing," and they were saying this would break any pilot's neck, and they went negative. He didn't want that coming out. He didn't want that information coming out, man.
Didn't he radio his higher ups? Like, who then?
I don't know, you know.
Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's lucky, man. I got something. You want to move down into prophecy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is Second Ezra 16 from the top. No problem. No worries. Yeah. Second Ezra 16 from the top. No worries, that. It says, "Woe be."
Good, I don't mind anyway. We can run it. I don't care if I sleep on camera, man. You know what I mean? But I'm just, I've done it, but just saying.
Yeah. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. It says, gird up yourselves with cloth and sack and hair. Beware your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right. So that's going into different nations there. Babylon, of course, you can equate it to today, Babylon the Great, which is America. And then you got it says, and then Asia, and then Egypt and Syria. Asia, that will link up with who? Japan, China, these countries, they're all interlinking. Iran, they're all interlinking, man. So whoa, destruction's coming. This is a wartime. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? We know what the swords is. You should know by now. That's the nuclear missiles, man. All right, it's metaphoric. And it says, a fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away? Yeah, because the nuclear missiles is the plague. Pretty much it's the plague coming on the earth. Like the water during the time of Noah was the water flood, the flooding. This plague is the fire, man. All right, which is gonna burn up a lot of shit. Babylon the Great completely is gonna be done. The state of Israel, that's gonna get nuked. Different parts of the world, man. The frog, frog got to get a nuke. London and all that. The Vatican, Washington. Well, America completely is gonna be done. All right. So it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it have began to burn? Yeah, and you know the answer is of course no, man, to that. You know, if you want to, once the Lord sets them things off and they touch where they're gonna hit where they're gonna hit, that's gonna be it, man. Basically. Okay, and then it says, yeah, I mean that kind of get on that. Yeah. It says,
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No, read. We probably close out.
No problem. Can't. It says, may any man drive away an hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire in the stubble when it have begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer? The answer, of course, is no, you know? If you shoot the arrow, it's going to leave, right? So it says, the mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? And that's the, you know, the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahshai is going to be those nuclear missiles pretty much, man. And ain't no one going to drive them away. That's going to be the end of this age, right? No? Yeah. I mean, that was it on that jump. Something else, or?
Yeah, we good, man.
Close? All right.
So we're going to close out, man, because, you know, brothers just cut it up. But we'll catch you, brothers, again.
Calm, man.
On another stream.
Calm.
And we're just going to keep cursing this place out, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Day, man. All the time.
Like, I mean, look, man, we're going into certain things. We've got the economy fucking up. This is the end. This is it, man. We ain't even worried about nothing like we ain't worried. Brothers really rejoice. We ain't fucking worried about nothing. Brothers worried about this, so I can't use, man. Fuck that shit. This is it, bruv.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, motherfuckers thought that motherfuckers, well, this is it. It's over, bruv. This place is finished. Finito.
Done, man.
Yeah. You seen it, man. Look, you got Donald Doom in there.
Yeah.
Look, come on, that's
the last one. Nero.
Yeah.
Nero, yeah.
Donald Doom, Nero. Donald De Niro.
Yeah.
Of Doom. Okay, you can't make this shit up, bro. This shit is saying you got ice, you got this, that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can I end it on this one? Yeah. Okay, just a quick one. 2nd Ezra 6 and 7, right? It says, then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. You know, you read that in Genesis. Jacob, you know, we're Jacob. Esau is the so-called white man that currently governs this world, right? It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You know, and you know that was it. That's it, man.
Yeah. We, you know, that's what we got next. What we do?
Yeah.
We're gonna rule next and shit. This kingdom is a dull, grey, low vibrational, decrepit kingdom. If any of you think different, you're on a low
place,
level,
man.
And that's why, you know, the sins have reached the heavens. The Lord's just got the eyes on the sinful kingdom, and he's gonna hit it with nukes. And there's so much stuff we could be going into in regards to that. Alright,
Yeah.
listen, we're gonna close out anyway. We say shalom to all you Akim out there, man.
Shalom, Akim. Shalom.
You know, stay strong, man.
Yes, man. Bless.
If anything, move. The spirit rolls, man. We might come back on again.